This is the beginning of the storm montage from Wayland, Massachusetts. A major high-impact winter storm is expected to bring anywhere between 15 and 20 inches of snow to our area. The latest National Weather Service forecast map has us under 16.6 inches. Other sources have us around that 16 to 20 inch mark. Now, along with the heavy snow, there's also potential for a quarter inch of ice to up to even 3 or 4/10 of an inch of ice, causing power outages and tree sagging. We'll be capturing the entire storm from Wayland. I hope you enjoy these clips. It is now Tuesday morning, and the first batch of precipitation, including light to moderate snow, is now moving through the northeast. We're getting a little bit of a break now, but it should fill in just a bit. Now, take you down to the main event. Here it is developing in the southern United States, already looking much better. Very heavy snow, freezing rain, and rain to the south of that, and looking nasty, and the storm is still expected to bring over a foot of snow to the Wayland area. Snowing to beat the band right now. Look at that. You see across the street, they're getting plowed. Look at that. Look how heavy that is, huh? Okay, let's see how much snow we have. We're going to take a measurement right now. It's like 5 3/4 inches. Already very impressive. Interestingly enough, it's been snowing for about 5 hours, so I guess it's snowing at 1 inch an hour. Probably snowing a little less than 1 inch an hour now, but the pace will pick up. Get a lot worse. So this is the act of getting our roads clear right now. Admittedly not happening overly quick, but seems to be doing a good job. There goes the plow. Alright, so I've been up since 4 in the morning tracking it, and here's what's happening with the storm as of Wednesday morning, February 2nd. School is closed. We've got heavy snow moving through just to the west of us that's probably going to pass right over my house. This pink shading is an ice storm going on right now from northern New Jersey into northeast Pennsylvania and southern Connecticut. And I don't think I'm going to get a really severe ice storm, but later today I will be able to see some sleet and freezing rain after about 6 inches of snow today. We saw 6 inches yesterday, so yes, my 12 to 20 inch forecast verified for most. So this is probably en route for me later today, and we'll just have to see what happens, because it could pretty crazy. It's about 7:20 in the morning right now, and flakes are starting to increase in size, which is indicative that we might get closer to that transition over to sleet. However, we're expecting to stay snow until about 9 in the morning, and at 9 in the morning, we're going to start to say sleet, and then we should say sleet and freezing rain with possible disruptive ice accumulations, or at least nasty road conditions through the afternoon hours. From basically 9 a.m. all the way through the evening when the back edge approaches here. You can see additional snowfall from round 2, and here's our total snowfall. So let's measure what we've had so far, because it looks like pretty significant. And we're going to take it over here. That would bring us to about 8 1/10 of an inch. And then over here we're going to take another measurement. That's the wrong way. Here we go. And that's the wrong way again. I'm a little tired and disoriented today, aren't I? There we go. So about 8 1/10 of an inch right now in Wayland. Maybe 8 1/4. Might be getting a few sleet pellets mixed in, but it's all over to sleet and freezing rain later today. So the inevitable has happened, and we've changed from snow to sleet. We've got a solid coating of sleet right now on cleared surfaces. I'm a little worried because my driveway just got plowed, and then we're going to have some more sleet, which is not going to help. We do have a bit of snow mixed in, but it's likely to be sleet until about noon, and right now it's just before 8 a.m. So we've got plenty more of sleet and freezing rain to go, and it's likely not going to be a fun time. The transition from snow to sleet happened just about an hour ago, and now we've got a solid coating of sleet building up here. I can just show you what we're getting, and these are ice pellets, okay? This is not snow at all, this is all ice pellets. They're little balls of ice here. They're sleet, okay? It's very hard to see, but that's what's happening. You can hear it. You can actually see it here. Little balls of ice. These are what the road conditions are like right now. At first glimpse, it supposedly looks okay, but I guarantee you it's not. If we take a look at what the tires are treading on out here, I can pick some up with the sleet. You see the ice pellets? This is on the roadways, causing major problems out here. So the sleet and freezing rain accumulating on the roads, causing major problems right now in Wayland. If you zoom in here, you can actually see, if you really concentrate, you can see the sleet falling and bouncing off the snowbanks here. Pretty cool stuff. Heavy sleet right now. Had to trek through about 40 inches of snow cover. This is heavy sleet falling right now. Rapidly accumulating. You see it bouncing off stuff. Look at that sleet just bouncing around. It's accumulating on me too. That guy seriously needs to wipe some of the snow off his car. This is the problem right now. This is what's on our roads. This is what I broke off of the road down here. And, you know, if I was a driver, this really doesn't look too appetizing to drive over in a giant sheet of ice. It's basically that everywhere. You can see everything's coated in this ice now. Look at that. This bike partially buried in snow gives you an idea of the icing out here. Very thin layer, but enough to cause some major issues. Alright, so I'm just going to take you on a quick tour around the area of some of the glazing we saw after the snowfall accumulation. Starting you off in the backyard, and then the front yard here you can see glaze of ice along the balcony here. Also the trees, plenty of glazing going on. In the backyard right now, look at this tree, really weighed down by the ice. Really cool. Break it off, you can see how the tree's just breaking up, and it looks like it's broke the tree here. You can see we had our driveway plowed from the snow, but then the freezing rain and sleet came, and that was not taken care of. So now a complete skating rink. I can show you one of the evergreens around here. This is in the backyard, of course. Covered in with glazed in ice. And then the tree right next to our house. Over here, very much weighed down at this point, thanks to the icing and the glaze. There, you really see the glaze there. Every time we have a wind gust, I get really paranoid that these trees are going to break apart. Because there is a thick coating of glaze of ice on here. A lot of ice close to the lake across the street right now. Very dangerous. These trees are sagging and very close to breaking. Really not a lot of ice out here, but enough to cause some serious sagging. We did see some breaking trees over there.